It is said that, late at night, a voice calling for help came from inside a mausoleum, and that the voice belonged to a sultan. The date is Friday, December 13th, 1754. Records say that, after the Friday prayer, he died at the Demir Kapı gate of Topkapi Palace. But here's what makes it strange. Mahmud I was not buried in the tomb prepared near Nur Osmania. Instead, by the order of his successor, Osman III, he was interred in the Turhan Valide Sultan Mausoleum, next to the new mosque, Yeni Cami. And that's where the legend begins. It is told that night, a Hafiz, reciting the Quran in the graveyard, heard sounds coming from the mausoleum. He's alive, he supposedly whispered in shock, then ran, pounding on the palace gates. They would not let him reach the sultan, so he went to the chief eunuch, Kizlada Asa, and the news slipped into the darkest corridors of the palace. And allegedly, Osman III, a sultan who had spent 56 years confined in the cafes, newly placed on the throne, uttered only one sentence: cold, irritated, silence him. And so, they say, the sultan who, during the empire's era of decline, still delivered some of its brightest moments, winning victories on multiple fronts, even seeing Belgrade, Darul Jihad, retaken in his time, died underground in screams and helplessness. Now for the twist, the irony of fate. Mahmud I began the construction of the Nur Osmania complex. Osman III completed it. Mahmud I had a tomb prepared beside Nur Osmania, yet he was not buried there. By Osman III's order, he was laid to rest at Yeni Cami in the Turhan Valide Sultan Mausoleum. Even more striking, Osman III's own funeral was also redirected. Instead of his tomb at Nur Osmania, he too was buried in that same mausoleum. And this decision was made by the new sultan, Mustafa III. In other words, the two brothers who built Nur Osmania were never destined to be buried beside it.